Welcome friends, this video is going to cover the 2024 Jeep Wrangler, a vehicle that I do really enjoy driving. I tested one back in 2022, I believe. I really understand why there's such a following for these products. It is a charismatic driving experience, has a ton of character, but one of the really only drawbacks I noticed with these products is the safety of it, which fortunately in 2024 they have addressed, and they have made the new Wranglers just a little bit better in terms of safety. You can thank the new Ford Bronco for the advancements that we are seeing in the 2024 Wrangler, because the Bronco is an excellent product and now it's caused the Wrangler to step it up, and that's what we see here. But before we get started, I am partnered with AutoCompanion, a broker out in the Washington DC area, and believe it or not, he is offering 7% off MSRP on these new 2024 Wranglers, the 4xEs. The gasoline models, aside from the 392s, they can see up to 8.5% off MSRP. More on that towards the end of this video. But changes in regard to the looks, well, the looks are pretty much still the same. We just have here a new grille, and you also have some new more bougie wheel options, if you will. Got some more luxurious looking multi-spoke wheels, which I do appreciate. After all, this and the new G-Wagon, right? They kind of came out around the same time, 2019. That's when the new body styles came out. So for this 2024 refresh, the looks are very similar aside from the grille, and those newer wheels, they do help to elevate the looks of the Wrangler to be a bit more classy, if you will. They also made some other subtle enhancements, like integrating the external whip antenna into the windshield glass. In the interior, we now have here a 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen, which is going to be standard across all the trim levels of the Wrangler. And there's like a trillion different versions of these things, and whichever one you go with, you're going to have that new massive touchscreen, and I think that's a nice upgrade. But one of the things I like about the Wrangler interiors is just how solid it is. It feels like a Toyota product inside. Nothing is creaking and rattling. No, it's not luxurious or anything, but everything about it just feels sturdy, and it's also easy to use. Plenty of physical buttons, knobs, and switches for you to play with, so that will continue here in 2024. I believe on certain models, the 24 Wranglers, they are going to come with a 12-way power seat. Again, great little luxury touch. And of course, in regard to safety, the big change here is the integration of side curtain airbags. They integrated these airbags into the overhead rails, so they are very compact, and this should certainly help in preventing head injuries in a rollover or a side impact incident. That's certainly a big help, and I'm glad to see it. Regarding the powertrains, we still have here the 4xE plug-in hybrid version, which was an amazing vehicle to lease. We had some great deals going on with that, and we'll continue to see some great deals with AutoCompanion. But the 4xE plug-in hybrid is now going to be available in lower trim levels, so you can get these plug-in hybrids at a much lower price, but the official pricing has not been released for the new Wranglers. The Rubicon was always the trim level that I preferred with the Wranglers. I thought that was perfect with either the gas models or the 4xEs. It had the correct and appropriate look for a Wrangler product, and when you were leasing it, it just made sense as well. I think the Rubicons actually had better residual values. So it looks proper, and now for 2024, the Rubicons gain some additional equipment, such as a full floating rear axle instead of a semi-float version. And this change allows the 4-door Rubicon versions to tow up to 5,000 pounds now. And another benefit to this improvement is the fact you can put larger wheels and tires, up to 40-inch tires on this 2024 Wrangler Rubicon models. So you can get a nice, proper, chunky looking Wrangler now with the 2024 Rubicons. That's great to see, and it might even be worth your while to do that, because I have noticed that with certain truck products and these Wranglers, when you do lift kits and you put larger wheels and tires on certain products like these Wranglers, it can sort of help with the resale value and the desirability of your vehicle in the used car market if you ever decide to sell these Wranglers or these trucks. And finally, I'll just go over the power figures for the various engine options. For the 4xEs, you're going to be producing 375 horsepower, 470 pounds-feet of torque with that 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with the battery packs. That's the model I tested before back in 22, and it is a very effortless vehicle for sure. That's certainly enough power. The 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder gas model is going to push out 270 horses and 295 pounds-feet of torque. I've also tried this turbocharged 4-cylinder. That was a good engine choice as well if you want to skip the complexity of the 4xE. I personally would get the 4xE on a lease though. The 3.6-liter naturally aspirated V6, that's still available, and that's putting out 285 horsepower and 260 pounds-feet of torque. And finally, that very special 392 model with the 6.4-liter V8 comes with 470 horses, 470 pounds-feet of torque. And as promised, I told you I would talk about AutoCompanion and the great discounts they are running on this 2024 Wrangler. Well, as I mentioned, the 4xEs will come with 7% off MSRP, but if you sign up with this affiliate program through a company called Tread Lightly, and you go through that process and you also become affiliated with Stellantis, there's a video about it. I can leave it in the description box. If you do that, you get an extra % off MSRP. So now you can get 8% off MSRP with the 4xEs. And with the gas models, excluding the 392, it's 8.5% off or 9.5% off with the affiliate. Up to you if you want to sign up for the affiliate, go through that process. But as it sits, 7 and 8.5% off, that's pretty phenomenal. If you walked into your local store and you asked for these discounts, I'm pretty sure they would just spit in your face. So this is great that AutoCompanion offers this. There is a broker fee, but if you sign up with my link in the description box, you can get a certain amount of money off of that broker fee. And it is imperative that you use my link in the description box so he knows to give you that discount. He's located in the East Coast, but you can ship the vehicle nationwide. That's going to be an expense on you, but I don't think many people will mind paying those expenses because you're getting such a great discount on a desirable new product like this. So if that's important to you, I'll have all the information down in the description box below. Let us know your thoughts on the 2024 Wrangler. Are these changes and enhancements something that you are looking forward to? Do you currently own a Jeep and are you going to trade that in for one of these 24 models? I would like to hear your thoughts as well. Thanks again for watching. I'll have my next video on the end screen here. Click on it and I will see you there.